Hello everyone, I am Tanga Perumal, Department of English, Tiruthangalada College, Selavir. So we start the subject Engine Trouble by R.K. Narayanan. R.K. Narayanan, his full name is Rasipuram Krishnaswamy Narayanan. Was born and brought up in Srirangam. The title Engine Trouble. It was published in the Malgudi days. Malgudi days, it was the purely autobiographical of the R.K. Narayanan. It's a short story. Already I said, Rasipuram Krishnaswamy Narayana Swamy, born October 10, 1906, Madras, British, India. Died 13th May 2001. Notable works, Malgudi days, it is the autobiographical by him, the guide, the English teacher. His writing style known for his simple and humorous and portrayal of the Indian life. All his writing is based on the simple languages and make the humorous and satirical of the social issues. His writing based on the fictional location. Fictional location means the imagination place, the Malgudi, the fictional town of the South India, especially in the Trichy. Time period early 20th century, theme is everyday life and its quirks. The plot summary, the main character, the narrator, insecting the incident, is narrating the one incident. The narrator means the road engine in the lottery organized by the Gaiety Land. Actually, this overall story, the Gaiety Land, he was participating in the competition. From there, who got the engine. Okay, it's the biggest engine. That the engine is not able to move one place to other places. So he had the problem in there. Okay. Even though all people asked him and move that engine, but he is not able to. Finally, he was getting sharpness. The conflict, the engine becomes the burden, getting burden on the narrator and struggle to move it one place to other place. It's also legal issue. The resolution, an unexpected earthquake helps the narrator get the ride in the engine. See, in the meantime, there is an earthquake. Earthquake is not able to move one place to other place. In case if you move somewhere now, there is an earthquake. So, unfortunately, he saved the life. Key events: the winning the engine. The narrator wins the engine in the lottery tickets. The municipal notice. The municipality officers insisted him move this engine. This engine is made the public trouble. But the narrator not able to move. The municipal demands the engine move to in the rent to pay. Attempts to sell. The narrator tries to sell the engine, but the fail. He is not able to sell. Nobody ready to buy the town. The elephant and police. The narrator uses the elephant and police to move the engine, casing source. Swamiji offers to have the engine driven over his chest, but the performance is stopped by the magistrate. So Swamiji is helping him, the narrator, but he failed to move the engine. Further, not able to move the engine, the narrator not able to move other places. In case if you move the other place, who face on the earthquake and die. So in the conflict was save his life. The earthquake helps the narrator and dispose the engine. The theme, bureaucracies. The story highlights the challenges of the dealing with the bureaucratic red tape. The human Narayanan uses the human and depicts the absurdity of the situation. Reason the narrator persistence in the trying to solve the problem. So overall the plot summary. Who got the lottery ticket prize? The engine. Okay. It's the biggest engine. Not able to move one place to other place. Is not easy to move. Okay. Even who got the laborers. So the narrator not able to move there. In the meantime, the earthquakes appear there. Okay. So in the earthquake, save his life. This is the overall story of that. The character, the narrator, the protagonist, who is the engine and faces the trouble. The municipal officers represent the bureaucracy and its demands. Elephant and police, they symbolizing the chaos and the futility the narrator's efforts. Swamiji offers the dramatic but impractical solutions. Narrative state, the first person narration. Entire story gone with the first person narration. The story is told from the narrator perspective, simple language. Narayan uses simple and direct language. Humorous tone. The stories are filled with the humor and irony. Irony means it's a satirical So indirectly satire someone or indirectly criticizing someone. Conclusion, summary, the engine trouble is the humorous tale of an unexpected prize becoming the burden. Okay, unexpected prize. Okay, the narrator not expecting the prize, who got the prize. Even though who got the prize, it's making the burden. The impact, the story reflects the Narayan's ability to find the humor and everyday life and the absurdities and prejudices. The question, what are the questions they may ask in the examination point of view? Okay, in your semester exam, how does Narayan uses the humor and highlight the challenges and prejudice? Second question, what does the engine symbolizing in the story? How does the third question, how does the narrator's persistence reflect his character? They may ask you in the semester exam based on these questions. Next, we'll move on that. The next second topic, the Wings of Fire, an autobiography of the APJ Abdul Kalam. Everybody knows about him, okay, who was a Tamilian and who was the full president. APJ Abdul Kalam was a very famous person. Introduction about this author, who wrote the two autobiographical. APJ Abdul Kalam wrote the two autobiographical. First one is My Journey. Second one is the Wings of Fire. Wings of Fire. Arun Tiwari, co-author is Arun Tiwari, but who was the major writer? Publisher University Press and publication 1999. Autobiography. Genre is the autobiography. About the author, his full name is Awul Pakri Jamiluddin Abdul Kalam, born 15th October 1931 in Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu, in the extreme south side of Tamil Nadu. Father, the board owner and the imam of the local mosque. Education, graduated in the aerospace engineering from the Madras Institute of Technology, that called the MIT. The career highlights, scientist at the DRDO and ISRO, the President of India 2002 to 2007, who only called the People President. 14th President of India and also who are called the People President of India. The recipient of the Bharat Ratna and many awards he received. Earlier in his childhood life, was born in a humble family in Rameshwaram. Actually was born in the poor family background, much more in economic background. He is very poor family background. His father is the board owner. Education studied physics in aerospace engineering and inspired by his teachers and the work of the Vikram Sarabhai, who studied physics in the St. Joseph College, Trichy, and later on who moved on aerospace engineering in the MIT, who was the alumni of the Madras Institute of Technology in Corompet. Career beginnings, first job at the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, that is called HAL, the Hindustan Aeronautics Engineering, as a project manager there. The project Nandi designed and developed India's first indigenous hovercraft. Moved to ISRO, worked on the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center and the first space launching vehicle program. Contribution to Indian space and missiles program. This man, APJ Abdul Kalam, called the Missile Man of India. Yes, SLV-3 project director and India's first satellite launching vehicles. Before the Bogran vehicle launching, the people entire globe made the comments about India. The Indians are able to drive only the bullock carts. After this person came to the aerospace, that history had changed. That comments are there, especially the European people and American people made the comment about it, about our Indian aerospace. Indians are only known about the driving the bullock carts. They don't know about the much more knowledge about the aerospace. After Kalam came, who was rewrite the history. Yeah. Yes, ISRO played a key role in the development space and technology in India and its various applications. DRDO led the integrated guided missile development program, nuclear weapons and program, Smelly Buddha, successful thermatical weapons development, Bogran 2 supervised the successful nuclear test in the 1998. Key achievements, Bharat Ratna, highest civilian award in India, the Missile Man of India, yes, as I said that now, Missile Man of India, who was recognizing his work on the missile technology. After who was landing in the ISRO, all the things, entire globe looked at him. America ready to pay the multi crores to him, but he is not ready to go there anywhere. Only who served in India. This man is against for the brain drain movement. So brain drain means who was getting all the knowledge, all the things are getting in the home country and serving other country. So who was against for that. Okay? All the other countries are ready to pay him such a way, but this Kalam is not moved anywhere, only serving in India. That is called he was the Middleman of technology, and President of India served as the 11th President from the 2002 to 2007. He is the first person got the name in the People President of India. Inspirational quotations. Look at the sky, we are not alone. The whole universe is friendly to us and conspires only to give the best to those who dream and work. Success in your missions, you must have the single-minded devotion to your goal. Okay, if you want success, okay, say you must to have the single-minded. You have to concentrate on only one thing, not devotion any other thing, and you have to devote the goal. What do you want? You have to devote it and you have to worship the goal. Then only you will become a successful person. The dream is not that which you see while sleeping. It is the something that does not let you sleep. Okay, the dream. Okay, this person say now very famous quotation. Dreams comes to thoughts comes to action. That's a very famous quotation by the APJ Abdul Kalam. Legacy, inspiration continues to inspire the millions of people, especially youth. Okay, APJ Abdul Kalam was inspirational man in the 20th century among the youth. Education impact, emphasizing the importance of the education and innovation. National pride, who was a symbol of the Indian self-reliance in the technology and the defense. Conclusion. Summary. Wings of Fire is a testament of Kalam's journey from the small town to Tamil Nadu to becoming the President of India. Impact his life and work continue to inspire and guide the future generations. Next, I'll go the poem, The Road Not Taken by the Robert Frost. Was the American writer, Robert Frost, who was the American writer and Booker Prize winner and Nobel laureate. Was very famous writer. Was very close with the Winston Churchill. Robert Frost, March 26, 1874, and died January 29, 1963. Was an American poet. His work was initially published in England before it was published in America. He is highly regarded for his realistic and duplication rural life, and he is commended with the American colloquial speech. Robert Frost was the honored in frequency during the lifetime, receiving the 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. Who was the only first person to receive the 4 Pulitzer Prize in the literature. He became the one of America's rare public literary figures, almost an artistic institution. He was awarded in the Congressional Gold Medal in 1960 for the political works. The poem title, The Road in the Symbol of the Choices. The Road Not Taken. Okay, the poem, actually the title is given the metaphorical title. Okay, the Road Not Taken. See, the road, there are a number of roads. Yes, we are traveling in the anywhere. There is a number of roads are there. Where you want, we take that road only. We can't travel all the roads. There are a number of roads are there. Which we want, we will go with it. We can't take all the roads. If we take all the roads, we can't reach our destination in the particular time. That is a metaphorical title. So choices are there, number of choices are there, but what do you want? The preferable is there. The choices are there, but we have to go with the preferential, which is the first one, which is needed. So like that, the road is the symbol of the choices made by us in life. Many times we regret the choice we make, but what is done once cannot undo. Okay. So choice, we can't do all the choices. Okay, we can take any one choice. Man regrets for what he has denied himself in life, rather than what he had chosen. Hence, the poet has given his poem the title Road Not Taken. The word not only means way, it also the jealousy or the stages journey. Her road does not signify the ordinary road, but functions as metaphor, the vital decision or life. Summary of the poem. This poem talks about the choices and has to make in life and their consequences. One day, while we walking in the wooded area full of trees, the poet comes to a place where he has to decide which road he should take. He starts the debating over the choices as he realizes he cannot walk on both. Okay. See, this poet walked in one place. Okay. in the places one road is beautifully, another road is covering the trees. But he is able to walk in any one way only. He is not able to walk both sides. However, he decided to take the second way and with the intention of traveling on the first some other time in future. Okay, first he was taking one road and near future he is going another way. Like the choices, based on the choices and preparables. Subject to theme, choice and independence. The two roads represent the choices in life. This is the metaphor as the faith should not be seen literally. Divergence. Okay, split, diverted. Two roads diverged in the yellow wood. And the story, I would not travel both and by one traveler. One traveler not able to travel two roads. Okay, two sides. Long I stood and looked down once as far as good. Where it went in the underground. Represented the thought process needed to make choices. The poem rhymes A, B, A, B, B. This is a lyrical traditional poem, unlike others in the anthology. Summary of the first stanza. The speaker describing his position. He has been out for the walking in the woods and comes in between the diversions of the two roads. He stands there looking as far down each one as he can see. He would like to try out both, but doubts he could do that. So therefore he continues to look down the roads for the long time, trying to make his decision about which road to take. See, both choices are having equal merit, pros and cons. So the both choices are equal, but which is the first one, we go with it. Then put the other just as fair and having perhaps the better climb, because it was Pepsi and wanted beer. Though as for the passing there, he have warned them really about the same. The narrator chooses the way that was gracious, hence less people had walked it in the past. Keep remembering, this is the old metaphor for the choices one has to make in life. After thinking about it, he declares them on about the same. The contradiction himself showing as the difficulty of the decision and his hesitancy. Summary of the second stanza. He looked down the first one to where it went and the underground. Then the second one, and he decided to take the other path because it seems to have less travel than the first. But then he goes into say that they actually were very similarly on. The second one that he took seems less troubled, but as he thinks about it, he realizes that they were really about the same. Not exactly the same, but only about that. Looking back on the choices that no one had chosen either path that way, both were covered with the leaves no step had trodden back. And both that morning equally lay, the leaves no step had trodden back. I kept the first for another day, knowing how way leads on the way, I doubted it if I should overcome back. The exclamation of regret emphasizes the importance of the choice. By making the choice, your life changes and you are never able to make things exactly as they were in the past. A bit like the butterfly effect. Even at the time of making choice, he doubted if he should come back. It gives the real sense of stepping into the unknown. Summary of the third stanza. Third stanza continues with the cognizance of the possible differences between the two roads. He had noticed that the leaves were both fresh, fallen on them, both and had not been walked on. But then again claims that maybe he would come back and then also walk the first one sometimes, but he doubted they would be able to because in life one thing leads to another and time is short. He looks to the future, he cannot be certain that his choice was the right. The stanza, I shall be the telling this with sign. Somewhere ages and ages hence, the two roads diverged in the road, and I took the ones less traveled by, and that has made all the differences. So age by age, okay, age by age, the changes have happened. Okay, year by year, changes have happened. So you have to travel. The repetitions of the opening, the poem is circular. This is for Robert Frost telling the same story again in the future. The difference, you can interpret this as you wish, but it is important that you do think about its meaning. Robert Frost himself says this final line does not mean he made the right choices, rather that he had to make choices and it changed everything. Summary of the fourth stanza. This is the poem word differences. Difference is taken in the positive way, but there is nothing in the poem that suggested that this difference signals positive outcome. The speaker could not offer such information because he has not lived the difference age. The other word that leads not discerning readers astray in the word sign by taking differences to mean a positive difference. They think that Isha is one of the nostalgic relief. However, the shine here can also mean regret. There is the dear kind of shine, but also the what the relief kind of shine. Which one is it? We do not know if it is the relief side. Then the differences means the speaker is glad to look into the road to it. If it is the regret sign, then the difference would not be good on the speaker. So this poem, entire poetic line gone with the nostalgically. Nostalgically means the recollecting the past experience. Links to the poems. The warning probably works the best. It is also about the risky choices. So other poem, okay, in the same similarity, the same theme written in the other poems. The warning probably works the best, as it is also about the risky choices. In the digging, Seamus Anne chooses to become the poet rather than the follow in his father's footsteps. Hints and tips. This is a lovely poem, but the relating to it the others in the anthology might be difficult. If you do choose to write about it, you must be clear that the poem is the metaphor for the choices in life. If you do not understand this as me or someone else, what it means, because the examiner will not be impressed if you do not show an understanding of this. Try to imagine a choice. For example, a girl who became pregnant and whether or not she should have an abortion, or the decision to stay on the school and college and go straight into work. Try to relate the choices to the poem and you find it easier. This analysis to the excellence. This website is there, you can go and check it. Robert Frost. What are the questions they may ask in the examination? Example questions. The road not taken is a poem about the decision you can make in life. Choose another poem where the narrator has made choice or is thinking about the making the choice. How do you think compare? The two roads in this poem are the metaphor. Find another metaphor in the different poem and explain how this uses in the figurative languages illustrating the poem's themes. Now I plan to move the tenses, the grammar part. So tenses is a major part, the pivotal role in the grammar. Introduction about the tense, objective to understanding the different tenses in the English and how to use them. What are the tenses, types of tenses, example and usage and practices and exercise. What are the tenses? Okay, we are well known about the tenses from the school days also. We are studying and practicing, but we have known in the examination point of view. Definition: tenses are forms of the verb that show the time of an action or state of being. The importance: understanding the tenses help in the forming correct sentences and conveying the right meaning. Okay. The importance of the tenses is understanding It's conveying the message in the correct format and with the correct meaning. Present tense, there are three tenses, major tenses: present and past and future. Present tense, the simple present tense, the habitual action, general truth. You talk about the habitual action and general truth. Example: she walks to school every day. Present tense, there is a general formula is there: subject, verb one, and adjective. Come back. Present, a simple present tense. If we are using the third person singular, subject with the subject plus verb one, adjective. In case we are using the subject as a third person singular, verb with yes. Present continuous tense usage: actions happening now. Example: see, the present continuous tense in the past, one particular things and particular event started long ago. In the present moment, is keep on going on, not completed. At the same time, it's not going to permanent. It will going to complete in any time. Example: she is walking to school now. There is a general formula: subject plus amisor plus verb with the ing. Example: she is walking to school now. The present present perfect tense usage: action that happened at an unspecified time before now. Example: she has walked to school. General form of the present perfect tense, subject plus has, either have, plus verb 3 plus adjective. Verb 3 means past participle. Present perfect continuous tense, usage of the present perfect continuous tense, use actions that started in the past and continue in the present. General form of the present perfect continuous tense: subject plus has been, either have been, plus verb with ing, adjective with the time period. Example: she has been walking to school for an hour. Past tense, simple. The past usage actions completed at the specific time in the past. Example: she walked to school yesterday. Past continuous usage actions that were in the progress at the specific time in the past. Example: she was walking to school at the 8 a.m. yesterday. Past perfect usage action completed before another action in the past. Example: she had walked to school before it started raining. Past perfect continuous tense usage action that were in the progress before another action in the past. Example: she had been walking to school for an hour when it started raining. Future tense. Future tense, action that will happen in the future. Example: she will walk to school tomorrow. Future continuous usage action that will be in progress at the specific time in the future. Example: she will be walking to school at 8 a.m. tomorrow. In the future perfect usage action that will be completed by the specific time in the future. Example: she will have walked to the school by 9 a.m. tomorrow. The future perfect continuous usage action that will be in progress up to specific time in the future. Example: she will have been walking to school for an hour by 9. Recapturing the tenses. Tenses indicating the time of an action. There are three main tenses: present, past, and future. Each main tense has four forms: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Practice and exercise. Activity 1. Identify the tense in the following. She walks to school every day. Okay. The first sentence, what is the present? Simple present tense. She is walking to school now. The present continuous tense. Okay. So, example. I gave the example to you for your own understanding, for your own familiarity. You have to find out what are the tenses, present and past. Activity 2. Convert the following sentences to different tenses: present to past and past to future, the future to present. So you have to practice in yourself the changing of the tenses: present to past and past to future and future to present. Like that, then only you will get the familiar with those tenses. Conclusion. Summary. Understanding the tenses is crucial for effective communication. Practice makes perfect. Homework. Write the 5 sentences in each and every day and 12 sentences. முடிஞ்சா டைம் ஆயிடுச்சா
லாஸ்ட் இது போல இது